Whatever.
Okay guys, and welcome back. This is Hokie Homebrew, and this is my friend Scott. He's from Clarksville. He came down to visit, and he's going to help us drink some of these beers. He's very excited about this already.
Extremely excited.
So he knows his beer, he's good at it, so I invited him down, and he's anxious to try these. So the first thing we're going to do is we're trying to make this kind of quick. We're going to do it like Dwarf style. I kind of like the competition aspect, even though it's not a competition. So we've got cards as well, kind of like Dwarf too. So of course, the lowest you can get, if you can read that. I don't know if you can tell if they can read that or not.
I don't know. I'm not even sure if I can hold it the right direction.
Bad. This is bad. Hopefully, judging by what we've seen on the other videos, that probably no one's going to get bad. But okay. One step above bad. Then we have good. And then we have fabulous.
Gotta go above good.
Yeah, fabulous is much better than great, Dwarf. So we're going a step above you.
And it's rainbow.
Fabulous. Hopefully they can see that. I don't know if it's too far off. I bet you they can see it once it's zoomed in.
I hope so.
So I'm expecting a bunch of fabulous beers today, gentlemen. But let's get this show on the road. We're going to start with Yambor 44 and his Galina IPA. I personally wanted to start with this one. Actually, one more thing before I start this. Kelsey will be joining us. I've got her placemat here. She's out doing some errands right now, but she'll be back for half of this. Anyways, I personally requested to do this one first because I have brewed a Galina IPA, as you know. Mm-hmm. He watches my videos. This same recipe that I brewed once a while ago, and I really, really enjoyed it. So I wanted to do this one first while my palate's still kind of clean and see how close it tastes to the one I did, just for fun. We're going to stop the video in between each one and kind of cleanse our palates, probably eat a piece of bread or something. So anyways, let's get this show on the road. So Galina from Yambor 44 is the first one up. So give this a whirl, Scott. What do you think?
All right, sounds good.
Okay, well, we've got carbonation, we've got a hiss. It looks like it's
good sound. You see a little bit of bubbles there at the top.
Exactly, it's not over-carbonated from the looks of it. Sir? Okay. First thing is, the color should be pretty similar on most of these, since it was the same recipe. I know some people boil down more than others, but first thing I notice is it's a nice golden color. Mm-hmm. Nose. I'm getting a little bit of citrus.
I was going to say it's got a bit of a fruitiness to it.
Yeah, there's a fruity citrus. A little bit of like an earthy, kind of grassy thing too. Mm-hmm. You get anything else, or is that?
That's all I'm going to take up on it.
Give it a shot. Cheers. Yep, that tastes exactly how I remember it. It's a citrus, but also like a spicy bite to it. Mm-hmm. Are you getting that?
You kind of get that towards the end of it.
Yeah. Otherwise smooth, carbonation-wise, it's pretty smooth.
Yeah, perfect carbonation on that.
I'm getting more fruit in the nose more than the actual flavor. It doesn't really have that fruity taste as much as it does. It smells, you know.
Right. The smell has a whole lot more of a citrus accent to it, while the taste is just, you know, it's there, but it's not that powerful. Not of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a good beer. I like it. I think it's very good. Alright, I'm gonna give this one a fabulous.
I think I'm going to agree.
Fabulous. Good job, Yambor, man. It's a really good beer. Definitely better than good. Nowhere near okay. And just not even close to bad. It's a fabulous. Cheers, Yambor. Very good beer, and it tastes very familiar from what I remember. So Galina is a great hop.
It's a very good hop.
Citrusy hop with a little bit of citrusy nose, fruity nose with like a spicy and a little bit of citrus in the flavor. So that's kind of what I'm taking out of this hop. Anything you'd like to add?
It sounds about what I'm getting from it too.
All right, well, good brewing, man. This is a good beer. Thanks for sending it, and we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. Cheers.
So shout out to Stumpy Joe Jr.
Okay.
So the next one we're doing here. I just thought it sounded like a cool name, so I said, hey, let's do that one second.
Yeah, Scott's picking the order of the beers now. I had Galina first was my request. Now he's gonna pick them. He chose Stumpy Joe Jr. because he liked your name. Doesn't know anything about the hop though.
No clue. What hop is it?
It is Motika. I guess that's how you pronounce it. M-O-T-E-U-K-A. It's a New Zealand hop.
Okay.
So, I know the story on this one. It's supposed to be kind of it's supposed to give like a, not so much citrus, but maybe some citrus, but tropical fruit notes. Pears, pineapples, like just a, I mean, you might not taste like a pear or pineapple in it, but it kind of gives you that feeling of tropical fruit.
Okay.
That's what it's supposed to be. So, anyways, time to crack it open.
Another good sound.
Another good sound. We know it's carbonated. We know it's not over-carbonated. Once again, the color looks about the same.
And I doubt we're going to see too much of a difference there.
Yeah, well, some guys... Whoa, yes.
Oh.
Nose, isn't that crazy? Just the hop is all different. That's the great thing about this experiment, is the only thing that changed was the hop. And
but there's quite a difference just in the smell right there.
Right.
Two very different feels. And
it's almost like a candy, like a Jolly Rancher smell or something. Some sort of like, you know?
Yeah, kind of like when you get the bag of Jolly Ranchers, there's like multiples in there.
Yeah.
Because you can't really pick out, hey, that's the green one. You got several all kind of going together.
Do you get that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's an interesting smell. It's something very unique I've never smelled before. Color's good. Let's try it out. That's really smooth.
Yes, it is. And it's got there's this dried fruit jerky type thing I had once that
jerky. Stumpy, I'm glad your beer tastes like jerky. I
well, a fruit jerky. I don't know if you've ever had a fruit jerky.
No, I haven't.
You dry it out, you dehydrate it, and it's got kind of that bit of a sense to it. And that had I don't know what all was in it. It had a mixture of fruits, but it kind of has that in the background to it.
This one, to me, doesn't have as much on the flavor as it does in the nose. Does it? Are you getting as much? I feel like the nose has all these complex fruit, like I said, tropical fruit, Jolly Rancher kind of thing going on. And then the taste is got some of that, but it's not nearly as much as you would expect from the nose. It's a much lighter body than the last one, I think. Like in terms of the flavor, there's a little less.
Seems a little
punch
bit more
in the face.
bitter than the last one. I don't know. I'm kind of getting that.
It's pretty close, yeah. But I'm also getting less hop flavor than the last one. The last one like punched you in the face. It had that spicy citrus that like was as you were drinking it, it was following you. But this is kind of, I don't know. It's like I said, the best way to describe it is it's got the amazing nose, and then the flavors are there. They're just subdued compared to the nose. But I'm getting tropical fruit and
quite a bit of
Jolly Rancher kind of stuff, this is probably the most unique hop I've ever had. I've never.
And I've got several more to go.
Yeah. It's a good beer, but it's just different, which is what this is about. I mean, I'd drink this again. This is a good beer.
I definitely would.
Get a little more. I need to see something. Not trying to drag this out because we got Got a lot of beers to get through. Okay, well anyways, go ahead with your card.
I think on this one I'm going to go with good. I'm going to get my card out here. Pull that up.
I'm actually was thinking the same thing. I'm going to go with good. The beer is brewed very well. There's no flaws. There's no off flavors. It's just me personally. That's what this is about. It's a personal taste. Me personally, I like more of the citrus and the spicy,
right? That's why
in the face kind of stuff. And I feel like the flavor on this one was a little too subdued. And I don't know if that's the hop or if that's because of how long these things have been sitting and maybe it's lost some of that. But I'm going to give it a good. But there's nothing wrong with it. I would buy this beer.
Oh, definitely. I'm going with good, not because there's anything wrong with it. The beer is excellently made. It's just not necessarily the flavor I would probably prefer.
Fair enough. So Stumpy, good job brewing, man. Good job. I think you did a really good job on this. So anything you'd like to say?
Get
in there. All right, we will come back to the next one, which will be who do you want to do? Jake, Billy Bob, Dick, or Broken CRJ?
Let's go with the Broken CRJ next.
Broken CRJ coming up next, guys. See you in a minute. Okay, guys, we're back, and we are now with Broken CRJ's beer. This is a cluster single hop IPA. Don't think I've ever had cluster. I've heard mixed reviews about it. It's one of those hops that some people really, really like and some people hate. So it's got kind of mixed reviews. So I'm anxious to see where I fall in the bunch. But this is from Broken CRJ. Check out his channel. Once again,
good sound there.
Lots of smoke. This one seems like it was more smoky than the other ones. I know mine personally is really carbonated, so mine's gonna have a lot of smoke. But okay. Looks a little lighter.
I was going to say it looks a tad bit lighter. It's not too different, but a little bit lighter.
Let's see what he has here. He has 5.9% ABV, so maybe he got a little lower efficiency than some other people, and so it's less, less concentrated, so it's a little lighter. Whoa, that actually smells familiar. That smells like Heineken or something.
Yeah, now that you say it, yes.
Is that not Heineken?
What does Heineken make there?
Or Pilsner or Quell? One of those like. Man, this is a commercial.
It smells like a commercial one, yes.
Maybe they must use cluster then, because I mean that. But man, what is it? Is that Heineken or Pilsner? Have you ever had Pilsner or Quell?
Yeah, I haven't had Quell, but I've had Pilsner.
I think it's Heineken. I think it smells like Heineken. It might not taste like Heineken, but it smells like it. So that's what I'm getting. It's got that earthy, spicy hop kind of thing. Is that how you describe it?
That's exactly how I describe it.
Okay, well let's try this one. I'm having trouble with this one. That one, it's good. I'm trying to think of what this tastes like, because this tastes familiar. This tastes like some beer I've had.
Yeah, it tastes a whole lot like something you get at like a store. I just can't figure out which one it would be. I think it's that earthy smell. I think it carries over into the taste. You've got a little. I'm getting a little bit of that at least.
Yeah, no, it definitely does. This is okay. I'm sorry we're being so silent. I'm being silent because I'm trying to figure out what commercial beer this is. Because this is good. I really like this. It tastes. To me, it tastes less like an IPA and more like a lager, like a Pilsner.
Yeah.
Like a Heineken. Like it tastes kind of similar to Heineken. It's smooth. This is like a slammer beer, man. This is like something you could like have lots of.
Yeah, you could just keep throwing this one back.
Does it, I mean, are you getting that? Like, this is not really like it doesn't really taste like an IPA. Like, it's not like bitter, crushingly bitter or anything. It's got that flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm betting whatever beer this is I'm thinking of must use this cluster hop and it must be that unique of a hop that you can just tell.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Try just a little bit more. Yeah, mostly earthy, a little bit of fruity, just a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Consider this a good fall afternoon, sit outside and drink type beer.
Yeah, no, I enjoy this. This is where it's going to be tough for me now because what do I want to give this? Because I think it's a fabulous beer. It's fabulous. But in terms of it being an IPA, if this was a competition for style, I feel like it doesn't, to me, and maybe that's just the hop, so I can't really judge it like that. But to me, it doesn't really taste like an IPA. It tastes like
It has a bit of a switch from the other IPAs, from what I'm used to an IPA tasting like. But
that's not what we're judging here. We're just judging based on whether we like it or not. I'm going to give it a fabulous.
From the taste from that hops. Fabulous.
All right. So, Broken CRJ, great beer. We're going to go on now with our next couple beers. I think we have Jake CPU Nut up next, and then Billy Bob Dick. So, stay tuned. Alright, we're back now, and we have the fabulous Kelsey to join us.
The fabulous.
So, now we're going to do Jake, and he did a Chinook beer, all Chinook hops. Have you ever had Chinook?
I don't think I have. I'm familiar with the helicopters.
Yeah, the helicopters, but it's probably a little different than that, Scott.
I would hope so.
Alright, ready? Nice hiss. He is the only one, or at least...
Seeing a little bit of smoke coming out the top.
He bottled his straight from the keg, so...
Oh, nice.
Everyone else bottle conditioned theirs, I think. Maybe Yambor might have also bottled his from the keg. I can't remember, but we already drank his, so it doesn't matter.
I just want a little bit.
Why don't you get one of those Alaskan tasters? Or that works, I guess.
I just want a little one. My little baby glass, that's fine.
Yeah, but that's actually a lot. That's the same. You know, the glass is the same.
Yeah.
You're drinking the same amount. I say you should get one of the Alaskan things. Okay. So anyways, color about the same as the first two, I think.
Yeah, expected those. Got a lot of carbonation coming up from it.
Yes. Mine doesn't have any head. What the hell?
How's she not? Mine's
Yay, we have head.
There it goes.
Now it does.
It smells really sweet. Almost.
It does. We're going back to...
It's almost like a...
Citrus.
I don't
Are you getting citrus?
But it's definitely like, it's not just citrus. There's something else that's sweet too. I don't want to say caramel because it's not roasty, but...
It's almost like a, I don't know, like a grapefruit type smell.
Yes, citrus grapefruit.
Yeah.
That's it. Citrus and grapefruit. Okay, let's go ahead and try it.
Yeah, now that you say that, I smell grapefruit in it. It's pretty smooth.
Very smooth.
Yeah, It doesn't like bite, which is nice because...
You're going to hate mine then. It bites.
I've had yours, and you're right, it does bite.
This one is smooth.
It doesn't feel greasy either, which is nice.
It's got good flavor.
It's got really good flavor.
The hops aren't too overpowering. That's
Grapefruity.
Nice. Yeah.
This is the type of beer I'd match it with some type of nice dark meat.
Interesting. It's kind of got, to me it's fruity, grapefruity, and citrusy, with a little bit of like grassy. Very smooth, very light body. Carbonation is really high, but it doesn't taste like the carbonation you can't even taste. It doesn't bubble in your mouth. It's very smooth. It's good beer. Brewed once again. It's clean. There's no problems with it. So, anyways,
just from personal preference here, nothing more than that. It's an excellent beer. Not necessarily want to go with all the time, so I'm going to give it good.
Okay.
I think it was really well made, and it's got definitely some strong points to it. Definitely props to Jake Punnett there.
And okay, Kelsey.
Okay. Now let me preface this by saying
Props, Jake Punnett. Go ahead.
I don't like a lot of beer. Actually, I don't like most beer. But this beer, I don't dislike. And it didn't make me go when I tasted it.
Yeah.
Do that
really,
taste again.
Yeah, it's something we should mention because not everyone knows you as well as like SJ Poor and them. She doesn't like beer at all, really. She's just warming up to it. So as you guys know, IPAs are like, you know, an acquired taste for even a beer drinker when you first start out. So you can imagine someone who doesn't like beer to begin with drinking an IPA.
But I do like to taste and
so
taste
she's
all the
probably
flavors
not.
and everything.
She's probably not, you know, like.
But well, let me tell you what my rating is.
Okay.
First.
Okay.
So just because it didn't make me, you know, like, and it was smooth. Like I could see myself drinking this once I refined my palate a little bit more. So for that, I'm gonna give it fabulous.
Well, that's good.
You want your spirit fingers?
Oh yeah, I did it. I did more like a jazz hand.
Yes,
I did.
yes.
I'm going to give it a good as well. Same with Scott. And I'm starting to think me and you have the same kind of taste.
Yeah, I think we
profile.
might. It's kind of getting scary.
Because this is a great beer. There's nothing wrong with it. No flaws at all. But, I mean, there's 8 different IPAs here, so you're going to have a preference. That's the point.
You're going to like some more than others.
You either a person who likes the earthy, spicy, or you like citrusy or fruity, or you like that bite, or you like really smooth. I like the bite more so for an IPA. This one was really smooth, which is good for people who like that. Obviously, Kelsey likes the smooth ones, so that's why she gave it a fabulous. I like more of a bite. Great beer, though. I'm just going to give it a good, once again, just based on personal preference. But nothing's wrong with it. So far, out of all these beers, there has been no issues.
I haven't
These
even
are all great beers.
I haven't even come close to using this bad card yet. We might just be able to throw that away.
Yeah, seriously. If the rest of them are like this, we're going to have fun tonight.
I'm gonna use the bad card.
We're saving all these beers. I mean, like we're only drinking half of it now, and then we're saving them. We're gonna do a Franken beer, so you stay tuned for the end of this video.
Franken.
But and then we'll just drink the rest of the beers. So we're saving them, and I'm not tossing any of these, as you can see. So they're all good. So good job, Jake. Props to you, Jake Punnett, as Scott says.
Jake.
And we're gonna move on to Billy Bob Dick's Warrior IPA next.
It's a warrior.
It's a warrior. Cheers. Alright guys, we're back and we are with Billy Bob Dick's Warrior IPA. Billy Bob Dick, who is voted an all-around nice guy by Arrogant Bastard Ale on his shout-out video. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about because y'all don't.
I did. I saw it.
You saw the shout-out video?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so.
Oh wait, hold on. I just want to say though, just out of sheer names, I think that you win on the name one because who doesn't want to call their beer the Warrior beer?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Billy Bob Dick.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No.
So
That's a good name too.
So the arrogant bastard says that the Dick is really a nice guy.
Yes, exactly.
I gotcha.
You are on top of it. So this is Billy Bob Dick's Warrior IPA. He is from Missouri, I believe. Is that right? I think Missouri. And he makes good beer from what I've heard. I've never had the chance to try any of his, so I'm excited about this. Now, the thing
Missouri's
is
a state known for good beer making.
Really?
God, you threw me off. Alright, yes, Warrior. What I know about this is it's a bittering hop. It is a high alpha acid hop, which means it's used for bittering. It's not usually traditionally used for flavor or aroma. So most beers you see are not going to have Warrior as the flavor or the aroma. Well, it's not going to be any stronger. It's still only 60 IBUs.
Oh. Okay.
They're all the same.
But it's bitter,
the hop,
right? More bitter?
No, it's the same bitterness. But the flavor, what I'm saying is the hop itself is made for just bittering. It's not made to be a flavor hop. It's not made to be an aroma hop. So people don't use it that way. So this is a very unique beer.
It's going to be one that you normally mix with the second hop.
Exactly, yes.
Nice.
You're not,
like Miller Lite, it's triple hop brew.
You're not usually gonna smell Warrior hops in any beer because no one uses them as aroma hops. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So let's try it out. Carbonation seems good.
Just a smidge.
That whole glass is just a smidge.
No! Oh my gosh.
That's not a lot, I promise you.
I think he's trying to get me drunk.
I was tasting earlier with a full one of those glasses. I mean,
Okay, once again, I have no head.
That was good color.
Okay. Color. It's a little lighter.
yeah, just slightly.
Slightly lighter than the last one. Okay, aroma. Whoa. Different. What?
Yeah. No, I was gonna say it's not what I expected it to smell like.
Well, I mean, like I said, this is not a hop that's meant to be for aroma.
Right, not one that you normally smell, and you can kind of tell why.
Yeah, exactly. It's not. I don't know what the word is for that. Anyone? Anyone have any insight?
I smell kind of fruity, but it's not like citrus fruit.
It's tamer.
Yes, I agree.
It's much tamer than the
It's a
others.
little bit
Tamer. I thought you said Tabor. I said, okay, teacher, calm down with the big words.
There's literally, I think there's some grapefruit in this one.
Yeah,
Smell.
slightly there.
I almost smell a little bit of apple too, but not like when it's infected, like a different kind of apple smell. Do you know what I'm talking
I'm
about?
getting like a, what is that? Like a phenol, not a phenol, like a.
God, it's hard to really even get anything out of it.
And there, I mean, I'm getting it all. My nose has gotten pretty good to where I can like smell things, but I can't put a word to
Backbone
it.
of the brewing community, right here.
That's like a,
I'm gonna stop smelling and start tasting.
I don't know if that's a grassy. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Billy Bob Dick. I'm at a loss for words for this one. I mean, it's different.
Really hard to describe that smell.
I get a little bit of grapefruit and
Taste
a little
it.
bit of fruit.
It's smooth. It's smoother than I thought it was gonna be. Maybe because I just had preconceived notions going into it. A little bit more distinct. I feel like these hops versus the other ones, these are a little bit more distinct.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit more pronounced. Dramatic silence.
No, it's just like the cluster one. I'm trying to figure out what this
Right.
tastes like.
I think one thing I'm noticing about it, and both from sight and from the feel within your mouth, it's got a little bit less carbonation, I think, than some of the others.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, it's kind of a watered down texture. It's not watered down flavor.
Yeah, the flavor's there. It's just it's light on your tongue.
It's a watered down texture. It's like chugging water. Like it's that easy to chug.
Oh, I don't know about
It can
that.
become, oh, I think so. It can become a dangerous beer.
What's the ABV on this?
I'm not seeing it listed on the bottom.
It should be around like 6.
I think
6
probably
and a
about
half.
the same.
Well, then that could be a dangerous beer. Then I would have thought it was somewhere between 4 and 5.
But what the hell is that flavor? Man, I'm at a loss. This one's just confusing the hell out of me. It's almost like a. God, I can't think of the word.
I'm almost getting a little bit of spice on the very end.
Maybe
of it.
that. Maybe.
Just a little bit, not like a. I don't know. I want to say it's almost like a cinnamon, but I don't. Maybe not cinnamon. Maybe like a clove or something. Just a little bit, like a little bit of peppery right on the very end.
There is something there at the end.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't. I'm wasting time sitting here in silence unless.
Yeah, I can't come up with anything.
It's I don't know the words for it. This is the. I mean, just like all the other ones, this one's. So far, out of the ones we've had, I think this is the most different tasting.
Definitely, it's very different than all the others. The others have, there's been a little bit of an underlying citrus across the board.
Yeah.
This one has a hint of it, but not quite as much.
Yeah, it's a different kind of.
This one is by far the most unique out of the 5 or 4. How many have we tried? 4 or 5?
I don't know.
That we've tried
This is
so
my second.
far. Motika being the second most unique out of those because it was different as well. But the Galina, the Chinook, and the cluster were kind of similar, had similar taste. But this one I can't pinpoint it. Very light on carbonation is what I'm getting, and some flavors, but I can't think of what the hell the word is for it. But I mean, it's a good beer. It's not bad. It's drinkable, and that's all that matters. It's an IPA.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so I'm gonna give this one, just from personal preference, I'm gonna give this one an okay. Whatever that flavor is that I can't come up with, it's just not something that I really enjoy personally. Once again, this beer is brewed fine. There's no flaws in this beer, at least that I'm perceiving. It's probably from the hop, the Warrior hop, which is probably why it's not used as a flavor hop. It's a bittering hop only, and that's my take on it. So
I think I'm going to differ with you on this one. I'm going to actually go up with the good on it. While again, you can't quite describe that taste, but there's kind of something addicting to that taste to me. I just want to keep drinking it.
Really?
So I'm going to give it a good. It's not necessarily fabulous because I'm going to reserve that for something that just wows me, but it's got something that makes me want to keep drinking it.
Interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a good as well, just because I like when a beer has different types of tastes. Like you taste something when you first taste it, and then a different end taste, and I like that it kind of tastes peppery at the end. I think that's different. So, not a beer that I would necessarily pick, but in terms of the different flavors, I'm going to give it a good.
Okay, so there you go, Billy Bob. Good beer and great brewing over at your end. I know you need to send me some more because I know I've heard that your porter was amazing and a couple other beers. But
nice label too.
Yeah, really cool label.
Awesome label.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, anyway, so yeah, Warrior. Once again, that's probably out of all the hops that were done. Let me think. I'm trying to remember, but I think that's one of the ones that is like the only one that was like a hop that's strictly supposed to be used for bittering. So he he was brave. I commend you. He took a risk by doing this because
and it was good. It was a good
used
risk.
a hop. Yeah, and it came out really good. So
good work.
it's something that wasn't my personal from my taste buds, but everyone else seemed to like it, so it's all that matters. Good job with the brewing, and we're gonna move on now to the next one. I don't know what it is, but stay tuned.
We'll open up the fridge and see.
Yep. Cool label, isn't it?
Man, that's just awesome.
Let me see.
It's a wonderful label.
Yeah, look at that. That's creativity.
Yep. Thank you. This is SJ, by the way. We're just googling at your label here.
Don't make me give this beer the terrible
towel.
Terrible towel. Yeah.
He's a Steelers fan.
Oh, okay. That
It's
explains
unfortunate. But don't think that you're getting any sympathy from us.
Scott's from Tennessee. He's a Titans fan. You better watch out, SJ. They beat us. I don't have my hat. I'm sorry. I lost a bet with him. I'm supposed to be wearing a Steelers hat right now.
Oh.
Oops. Oh well. Nugget IPA with the awesome label. Dude, where do you make these? Do you make these labels, or is this like a clip art that you got somewhere?
It kind of looks like SJ. If SJ was a cowboy.
Wow. Okay, anyways, Nugget. One of the beers that I know absolutely nothing about. I don't know anything about Nugget. Don't think I've ever used it. Don't think I've ever researched it.
Ooh, it's an interesting color.
Yeah, it's way darker.
A lot darker than the others.
And I know why, because me and him, I've talked to him about this. We were brewing at the same time. He boiled his a lot longer than he should have, and it boiled off a lot. Like he only ended up with like 3 gallons of beer at the end.
Okay, so
Instead
it's
of
going to be
5.
more concentrated.
It's more concentrated. So his was a lot. This is going to be higher alcohol as well than the other ones, but it's also a lot darker.
It's showing 6.4 here on the what the
I think he just put that.
But he might have just made it up.
I think he just put that because that's what it's supposed to be.
It's kind of roasty smelling. Not roasty, caramelly.
Not a very strong nose in terms of hops.
No, it's just kind of a light smell there.
Not very much carbonation.
Yeah, no, there is.
There is, I just can't see it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's quite a bit really.
It's hard to see in yours, I guess. Yeah. I'm getting like a...
It's kind of earthy.
Yeah, earthy, spicy kind of thing. Not really a...
There's
I'm not pulling a lot of citrus out of
the smell has almost no citrus to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting like an earthy, spicy. So let's try it out.
Well, that's different.
Carbonated.
Yeah.
Very much.
Very carbonated.
You taste the carbon. The feel in your mouth is much more carbonated than what you see when you look at it.
Huh.
This one is it's a how do you describe it? It's not like in your face, punch you in the face hoppy.
Yeah.
No.
It's
That's
a
what I was gonna
smooth,
say.
but it's not like the other ones. Like it's not watered down smooth,
No.
but it's smooth.
It
It doesn't linger in your mouth either. It doesn't. It kind of just, you get the flavor and then it's gone. You have to drink more to get the flavor.
I'm getting this. Yeah, go ahead.
This, I don't know, tasting it to me, it seems almost as if it's not quite having the same taste as I'm used to from the other IPAs. It seems to be straying a little bit in taste-wise.
Okay.
No, definitely earthy. It tastes earthy too.
Yeah, I'm getting earthy. And yeah, earthy and
Not
spice.
grass though. It's not like grassy. It's like,
I kind of like this one. I don't know
Yeah.
why. It's like I usually like the punch you in the face ones. It's not a punch you in the face one, but it's not as smooth as the other ones. It's kind of an in between one in terms of smoothness, not flavor. In terms of actual flavor and nose, the nose is very light, but I'm getting like earth and spice and maybe a little bit of grass, and I'm getting the exact same thing on flavor. So it's a consistent beer. But this one's got more malt.
Quite a bit more, yes.
And that's probably because he, obviously he
Cooking a little
boiled
bit
it down,
longer.
so I'm getting more caramel and stuff in this one. But it does have quite a bit of carbonation.
pretty good.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. You can go first.
I get to go first?
It's different. Let me say before it's different. So, give you the summary. This one's different from the others in terms of it's more maltier than all the rest. Got more caramel flavors coming through because he did boil it down more. The flavor is less citrus, almost no citrus.
Yeah.
More spicy and earthy kind of flavors coming through, and high carbonation. So that's kind of where I'm experienced with this one.
Yeah.
You?
I think that's dead on the description of it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm just gonna give this one an okay. Sorry, SJ.
She just is pissed off because you hate the Steelers.
That's
you
not
like the
true.
Steelers.
That's not true. No, the reason I'm giving it an okay is because personally for me, I like the one thing about IPAs that I do like. I like a citrusy beer, and
It's personal preference.
and
okay?
I'm not getting that from this. So
You
I'm
better
sure
get mine a fabulous.
you're getting a 0. But yeah, it's just not my personal thing. I like that it's smooth, and I do like the spicier notes that I'm getting from it, which is why I wouldn't give it a bad. Plus, I don't think any of them are bad. But it's just not, like with the other ones, even though I'm not a huge IPA fan, like I could see myself drinking them at some point. And this one, I don't, it's just a personal thing. I just wouldn't
Okay.
drink it. Yeah.
Scott?
Alright, well I think I'm going to have to hold up two different signs here for two different reasons. My first one, as far as the taste and everything's concerned, I'm going to give this one okay as well. And it really just boils down to personal preference on it. It's very well made. I mean, and I love the amount of carbonation because I love a well-carbonated drink. And I love the amount of carbonation, and the carbonation is boosting it up. It's just not my cup of tea when it comes to the flavor. However, I think so far I'm going to have to give it a fabulous on the label. And I do not know how well this is showing up on the camera, but that is an excellent label.
It is a great label.
Wait, why do
Okay.
you like it? Because it's carbonated?
Oh yeah, I love
The carbonation?
Yeah.
Was it carbonation? Okay.
I'm going to go one step above these two and say good.
I thought you would have given it a fabulous. You seem like you really like it.
I do. How many have we given fabulous to? I gave one
I think we've done it
to
twice.
Galina, and then there was Motika, which one? Was it just one? One or two, but I'm trying to hold back on fabulous to the ones that are just like.
Awesome, rock your socks.
Yeah, and this one's very good, and I would drink this one all the time, and I'm going to give it a good because I'm going to go with the same logic as Scott last time. on the last beer. I don't really know what it is, but there's something addictive in this beer to me, and that makes me want to keep drinking it. And I like the spicy. I like citrusy IPAs #1, but I also like the spicy ones as well. Those are my 2 favorites. I'm not so much on the grapefruity ones and all that kind of stuff. I mean, they're okay, but this is my preference. And this one's just like spice in your face. And even though you boiled it down and kind of gave more of a malt backbone, and other people didn't have that, I like it that you did that. I mean, it wasn't supposed to happen, but I like the caramel flavors that are mingling with the hops, and it's just a full-bodied, very spicy, good IPA to me. So I'm going to give it good. I don't know what it is, but it's just an addicting flavor, and I want to keep drinking it. So,
good beer, Ashton.
This is a very good beer.
Definitely no terrible tout here.
All these beers are really good. I can't believe all these guys. I mean, like,
Yeah, there hasn't been anything even close to bad yet.
no one is like flawed anything. No one might like mine will be damn.
You'll see the bad one.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and get the bad card out ready for yours.
Oh, also, SJ, you have to let us know what is Little Face. Like, where did you come up with Little Face Brewing? I was thinking about that the other day. We were talking about it, so you have to let us know where that came from.
You got my bad card ready?
Did you say you had nuts and water?
Okay, we're back, and now we're gonna do my beer.
Wah, wah.
Amarillo IPA. Very carbonated.
And Huck and Finn have joined us. They're in the background.
This one, yeah, they have.
Bubbled up quite a bit since you opened it.
Yeah, this one's got a lot of fun. This one's very, like I said from the beginning of this video, mine's very carbonated.
Scott's gonna like it.
Well, you mentioned
it doesn't taste as carbonated as the last one. It's kind of weird. At least, like I said, I've never had it out of a 24-ounce
I
bottle.
was gonna say, you mentioned during the break that you hadn't done it in the 24-ounce bottles, just the 12s. So it looks like the carbonation worked well in here as well.
Just a smidge. I'm not kidding about the smidge.
Kelsey hates this beer. She says it tastes like a foot. She's had it before.
But you never know. It's aged and it's different, and maybe I'll be nice today.
Alright, so color-wise,
It's a good color. It's clear.
I think it's a little lighter than the original ones,
Yeah.
but not by much. It's pretty close to me. What do you
It's
think?
really clear though.
What do you think, Scott, color-wise?
I think it does seem a bit light compared to some of the others that we've looked at.
My OG was 1063, I think, so it was a couple points low. Was not by a lot.
Of course, the last one I was looking at was so dark. I'm probably still thinking about the darkness of the
Yeah,
one
yeah,
before.
right, yeah, it's not supposed to be like that.
Smells really sweet. It's very citrusy, like orangey kind of. I don't get any grapefruit from it.
No,
It's like
almost pure
orangey
orange.
lemon,
Pure
yeah.
orange citrus.
That should be a good thing. I like orange if it has the taste.
Let's see if it still tastes like feet. Doesn't taste like feet, actually.
I'm not one to normally taste feet, so I can't really make that comparison.
I do. I taste feet all the time.
She has a foot fetish, apparently.
I do. Yum. No.
I'm not gonna, by the way, I'm not gonna say anything on this. I've been doing a lot of talking. I'm gonna stay quiet and let them do it because I don't want to influence anything they say. So,
Yeah.
you two are in charge here.
Alright.
Well, Scott, is it carbonated enough for you?
I think it's got a good level of carbonation.
Yeah,
and
it
that's how I want a beer when I drink it.
It's definitely not like I remembered it. It's stronger. It's a little bit more bitter.
Scott has never had the beer. She's had it once before, so this is his first time.
It has a rather strong aftertaste.
Yeah.
The taste itself when it's in your mouth is it's strong. Not to say that it's not beer. It's definitely beer, and it's got those feelings of citrusness. But afterwards, the aftertaste that lingers around. I don't know. That's probably my favorite part actually on this one.
What does it taste? I mean, is it citrus aftertaste, or what is it?
The aftertaste.
Aftertaste is like, it's not the same as the.
That's a bit more spiced to me. I think the in your mouth taste is more citrusy. The aftertaste is a bit more of a spiciness to
Like
it.
almost like a clove or something.
Yeah, I'd say clove would be a good description of it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I never picked that up before, but let's see that.
Yeah, go try it
Yeah,
again.
you say that.
It's kind of clovey. Closing in the end.
You get more of this, right? So,
Yeah, I got plenty. Actually, I'm running out. So I've given up. Well, we had to send out
Had to send
8
out
bottles for this, and then my dad's Jeff Turner and them have been wanting some.
of course.
It's pretty good. It's definitely not how I remembered it. I must have just been being
Must
a jerk. I must have just been a jerk when I was doing it.
I
That's
think you
what
are.
Was I being a jerk? Yeah.
Yeah, it does kind of have that at the end, like a
Like
slice,
a clovey, yeah. Something.
like in your throat, like afterwards.
Yeah. It's not greasy. I feel like a lot of times when I take.
Okay.
Greasy.
Okay.
I thought maybe this was a beer term I wasn't familiar
No,
with.
okay. You know how.
I love greasy beers.
No, but do you know how
Goes straight
sometimes.
with burgers.
Okay, you know what? Fine. What I meant is like, you know how when something's really hoppy, it almost has like an oily feel in your, like a slick feel in your mouth. Slick is a BJCP term that you can use to describe certain beer. It almost has like a slick feel, and
This one does or doesn't?
no, it doesn't. I would expect it to based on the taste. Alright, our dogs are having like seizures in the background.
Okay, anyways, let's get on with this because I don't want to waste time on my beer. I'm not trying to gloat or anything. So you two just pull your cards out and go.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a good.
I'm just kidding.
It's fine.
No, seriously. Good. Alright, go Scott.
You know, I guess I should probably be ready for some choking too. I'm giving it as good as well. I really don't know how to explain the reasoning for the good, but I think it's once again it's not standing out above and beyond your regular IPAs. I would just say it's a good IPA.
You're
Okay.
so cute.
Is that all you have to say?
How would you rank it wrong?
Good, probably. Actually, no.
Sure.
I'd rank it like this. So good you can't even see.
Wah. Wah.
Nice.
I'm just messing.
Or wait.
I'd probably give it a good. I don't know why either. It's citrusy, but it's like really citrusy. So it's like if you don't like citrus, you're not gonna like this beer. That's pretty much this
Yeah.
one. This one's an all or nothing kind of beer. If you like citrus, you'll like it. If you don't, you're gonna hate it.
I think that's
kind of how it works out.
Yeah.
Because that's all it is. That's
Yeah.
really all the flavor. There's no complex flavors to this. It's just citrus.
Citrus and a little
There's
bit
no
spice in it, yeah.
citrus and grapefruit and earthy, and it's just citrus.
That's all.
So, all right, we're gonna move on to the next one, which is
Dork.
Hightaw
Oh, hi.
1063 with his Centennial IPA. So stay tuned. All right, guys, we're back, and we are gonna do the Hightaw 1063 Centennial IPA. This one is kind of similar. Have you ever heard of Bell's? Clarksville,
I have.
Tennessee doesn't have Bell's Brewery.
No, not that I know of.
Okay, Bell's Brewery is a brewery that makes an IPA called Two Hearted Ale, and it's an all Centennial IPA,
Shout out to Courtney.
which is the same. Yeah.
I don't know if Courtney
She's
watches
probably not watching
YouTube.
this.
Probably not.
But it's all Centennial IPA, and this is all Centennial, so it's going to be similar to that. But it doesn't really matter because you haven't had it. But it'll matter for
I
me.
gotta finish mine. Okay.
Finish your
Yeah, she said had some left over from the last one.
Amarillo.
I dumped it because I couldn't drink it.
Couldn't drink what, mine?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know how her description was. This is another darker one. When you look at it.
Yep, getting a little darker now. We're back to dark. Not as dark as SJ's, but darker than the
Darker than what I-
originals, I think.
Yeah, darker than what I would consider the average so far today.
This one has a similar smell to one of the other ones we have.
A little bit more grapefruit.
God, I wish I could keep track of like. I wish I would have been taking notes because this one smells like another one from earlier
Mm-hmm.
to me, but I don't remember which one that was.
This one smells kind of like, I feel like Jake's.
That might have been it.
This has a,
Pushing this one.
yeah.
It's definitely citrusy.
You did do Centennial, right? I think you did Centennial. I probably should have looked it up before. I think this was Centennial Pops.
Oh. I think that's what you mentioned. The smell,
It's cross between citrus and like floral almost.
yeah. It's got like a, I probably shouldn't describe it this way, but it's got like a happy smell to it.
Yeah, like a potpourri.
Yeah, there we go.
I mean, I hate to say that about your beer. That's not a bad thing.
Yeah,
It's a good thing. Nobody likes to smell feet when they start drinking a beer.
I think it has a happy smell. I don't know if that's a really good way to describe the smell, but
Maybe you're feeling happy right now, Scott.
that might be it.
Yeah.
Maybe the beer makes me happy. Let's see if the
Yeah, I
taste
think
is the
it
same.
did. We're on what, number 7? Number 6?
I think you're feeling kind of happy now, Scott. These are all like these are all like at least 6.5%.
Yeah, but with how much I've had of each of them, I've had like what, 1 beer so far.
Scott, you were drinking at 11 o'clock
We've had
this
7
morning.
at least. Like some of them will pour up to
2 beers.
2.5. 2.5 pints of 7.5% beer or 7% beer, close to it.
Yeah, I don't think it's that I'm happy. I think it's just the beer. It's the smell.
Okay.
Let me taste it.
That's interesting. I don't get like citrus at all
No,
when I drink that.
I don't.
But I got a lot of citrus in the
That's
smell.
why I was asking, is this Centennial? Because Centennial is notorious for being a citrusy hop.
You're not tasting that here.
No.
Right.
And honestly, the taste and the smell
Maybe he didn't do Centennial.
are kind of battling one another.
What did you do? Just kidding.
I could look it up right now, but I don't feel like running.
Um,
I'm getting like a lot of the malt is coming forward in this one,
Yeah.
the caramel.
They could just be part of the manufacturing process, though, not necessarily the hop.
Right, that's what I mean. Like this one's darker.
Mm-hmm.
He might have boiled off a lot. It's smooth,
Very smooth.
caramelly, dark caramel flavors coming through. The hops, though, if we're going to describe it, that's what this is about. The hops.
I hate to describe it like this. I don't know if this is the right word. I almost get a little bit of like black licorice.
Okay, that's acceptable.
That would be.
That's actually a term used a lot in stuff like this, in beer.
Am I off in my own little planet?
Well.
Maybe. Almost a little bit of licorice. Not the red good kind. I like the red kind. Although the black.
I'm getting earthiness.
Are you? Well, I smelled floral. Like I still smell. I don't know if I taste floral.
I'm getting
But
earthiness.
that's a little different than.
I'm getting strictly earthiness for me.
Really? I
and
get a little bit of
for the
woodsy.
hops. Like I'm getting the caramel and the malts.
Right. I think that's you've got to
Distinguish.
distinguish the two.
Right. But if I'm like trying to search through all those smells to find just the hop smell, I'm getting a lot of earthy notes. That's me.
I'm getting a little woodsy undertone, like literally like wood, like not like smoking like wood, like a smoked beer, but like a little bit of a, I don't know, would that just be considered earthy? I don't know. It's different though for me, because when I feel like
It could be
earthy,
earthy, yeah.
I feel like it's almost like
Parsley.
Hmm.
I kind of get a bit of a.
I think
parsley
you're thinking
taste.
about what we're having for dinner. That's what, no.
Yeah, you're getting too excited about dinner.
Well, no, I think I'm getting it here too.
We're having Italian night for dinner tonight,
Yeah.
you two.
I'm gonna give it a good. For me, this one reminds me. Now that I'm thinking about it, it kind of reminds me of S.J. Pours, because both of those I'm getting the caramel because it's a little
They
darker.
both have the darker beers.
I'm getting more of the malt and the hop. It's kind of tastes similar to the Nugget, and it's once again one of those things that I can't pinpoint why, but it's addicting for me. I want to drink another one of it. So I'm gonna give this one a good. So good job, Brewing High Talk. Keep it up, man. I'm enjoying your videos. You're doing awesome stuff. Get on Uvu, by the way. We're waiting for you on Uvu. I know you added me the other day, so hopefully my internet sucks here. By the way, I have wireless internet. It sucks. So at night when everyone in the neighborhood's online, it gets really slow. But anyways, good stuff. No flaws. I like it. I'm gonna give it a good.
I'm gonna give it an okay. For the same exact reason that I gave SJ's an okay. It's just not my personal preference of a kind of beer that I would like. I thought it was gonna be, because I smelled the little bit of the citrus in the beginning, and then there was absolutely no citrus in it. I think it's a good beer in terms of IPAs. It's just not my personal
I think
preference.
going to what you were saying, I think this one and S.J. Pours are very similar.
Extremely similar. And that's one of the things I'm taking into account when I'm trying to judge this one, is that it is so similar to SJ's. And I think because of that, I'm going to put it in about the same area. I'm going to go okay with it as well. Nothing bad about the beer. I enjoy it. It definitely tastes good. It's just, I guess, as a whole, there's just something lacking. I can't describe what it is, but there's something more I would like to have from it. Excellently made. The carbonation's good. The smell's good. It's just the smell and the taste don't quite correspond to me, and that's just confusing me for some reason.
It's like smelling pizza and tasting ice cream. It's not.
The smell was dead on. The taste just didn't match the smell, and I can't figure that out.
Yeah, that happens a lot. Yeah, so I mean, that's sometimes what happens.
You trickster, you.
You know what's interesting about this is that all the ones I'm choosing good, y'all are choosing okay, and on the ones I'm choosing okay, y'all are choosing good. But me and Scott are the only two that have agreed on our fabulous, which was the first one, Galina.
Right. And that really speaks to just how different everyone's individual taste is.
Exactly, that's all this is about. Like I said, this isn't a competition, guys, obviously. You could put 10 people in here, I'm sure we'd have 10 different answers. There'd probably be someone that picked bad on some of these because they just don't like, they don't like the flavor.
Mm-hmm.
So all of this really is not really a ranking. It's just how does Ben like this flavor? How does Scott like that kind of IPA? How does Kelsey like that kind of? So don't take it personally. We just thought it'd be fun so you can kind of know what kind of stuff we like. So
Plus
if you ever want to brew us gifts, send us a Christmas gift or something.
Christmas is coming up.
Especially, once again, shout out to Glitch for that apple wine last night.
Hey Glitch, if you're watching,
Holy
man.
cannoli, that was delicious.
Yeah, Kelsey liked it.
Delicious.
We're gonna have to work something out, Glitch. I know you. I'll send you some damn money for shipping or something.
Oh my god, it was so fantastic.
I know you want to ship us some stuff, and we're going to trade some more stuff. We're going to trade IPAs, actually. Well, he has an Amarillo IPA, which is the one.
Oh, you can compare the two there.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Well, I don't really care about the IPA. That was awesome, Glitch. It was so good. Yeah.
Yep. So shout out to Glitch. All right, so next is our last one, right?
What's the next one up at?
Dwarf.
Dwarf.
Dwarf. I don't have my pajamas on today, Dwarf.
Dwarf, next.
Sorry, Dwarf. Dwarf has really cool pajamas. For those of you that have not watched his videos, they have paw prints on them. Yay.
Okay, well, Kelsey's still talking, so we're just going to run right into this. We won't even stop.
All right, let me...
Boom. Dwarf.
Whoa. Cool logo. Or, what is a label, I mean. It's like wood. Hokie Homebrew IPA, Dwarf Brewing. It's nice and cold, this one.
Okay, so his is Cascade, which is one of the most common American hops. But the unique...
Look at his bottle cap!
I know,
It
awesome.
says Dwarf!
Yeah, no, isn't that cool?
That's so cool.
Oh, wow.
Dwarf, you know what? We don't even need to taste it. Here we
I
go.
don't know how we did that.
I'll give you a fabulous.
Is it just like printed straight onto the cap?
I don't
That's what I'm
know.
trying to say.
Dwarf, you have to let me know where you got these bottle
It
caps.
looks like it's on there, like I'm scratching the paint off.
Maybe he didn't like. Maybe he has like a stencil. He sprays it on.
Maybe I'll get my Hokie
Who
here.
knows?
Some bottle
That's
caps.
cool. Tell us how you did that.
Do a video on how you make those caps.
He might order them.
Oh shit.
Oh goodness.
Oh, I thought it was gonna explode. It's coming up. Okay, so this one's carbonated. This was a high fill. The bottle was filled up to here,
Okay.
as you can see.
Yeah, I mean, there's only it's a reasonable amount of head there at the top compared to all the others.
Yeah.
It's just.
Alright, so let me explain. This is the Cascade hop. This is supposed to be citrusy and grapefruity.
I'm gonna keep an eye on that.
Yeah. Citrusy and grapefruity. It's one of the most common American hops. It's grown in the Pacific Northwest, which is where he's from. He's from Washington State.
Okay.
But the unique thing about this one is Dwarf grew these hops in his backyard. These are his homegrown hops.
Oh.
Homegrown Cascade
He's
hops.
taking it to the next level here.
Exactly. So.
That's really cool, Dwarf.
But they're supposed to give like a citrus and grapefruity kind of thing.
Well, let's see if we get that. So when are you gonna start growing some of that? I mean, I'm not seeing any hops out there.
Yeah, no. We're gonna have to work on that.
I
Well,
don't
right
want
now
that.
it's winter, so
Yeah, you kind of need to wait.
this one's carbonated.
Smidgy.
This one's definitely carbonated.
Whoa.
Lots of head.
He's being awfully generous with your beer, Dwarf.
Well, there's a lot of head and lots of bubbles.
That's what she said.
Keeps coming up.
Okay, so this one a little hazier than the other ones.
Yeah.
I think this is just this bottle. You sent me extra bottles, and I can see through them. They look clear. Color,
No
I
smell.
think, on the average.
About average on the color, maybe a little bit hazier as you said, but I think the color's about average. The carbonation from the site is definitely on the high end. And you can see that more and more bubbles keep forming.
Yeah.
It's very grapefruity in smell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very
You can
grapefruity.
definitely smell that.
It's like all grapefruit.
Citrus and grapefruit to me.
I know.
Not a lot of citrus like mine and a few of the others.
No.
Makes me excited to taste it.
It's like lemon.
Mostly
grapefruit.
grapefruit.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Cheers. Pretty good. Pretty good. Ooh,
Carbonated.
Very.
kind of has a
I'm
bite.
gonna go back. This is on the level of SJ Pour in terms of carbonation.
But that's a good thing. For me, at least.
Scott likes that.
I like carbonations.
Carbonation.
This one bubbles in your mouth. This one's definitely carbonated.
Bubbles in your mouth.
Got a little bit of foam right there on the top.
I love that like initial taste in your mouth. That citrusy sort of grapefruity taste. But ooh, it kind of has a little bit of a kick at the end.
I'm
Not
enjoying
like an
that today.
alcohol kick. It's like a
Yeah.
hoppy kick.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's one that makes me want to just come back for more and.
I'm going back for more.
Mm.
Oh jeez. Now we can get crazy because it's the last beer that we have to be scientific on. Too bad we don't have any more apple wine.
Flavor.
We'll drink some of that.
Flavor I'm getting.
Village.
Somebody drank one of those before I got here.
Yeah, somebody was drinking it
Yeah,
last
Scott
night.
didn't get to try it. Sorry, Scott.
I don't know who it could have been that finished that bottle last night.
That was me. No, that was Finn.
Oh yeah, Finn.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
just
that's
kidding.
it.
I'm just kidding. He wanted it though. He was like
He
jumping
loves.
up on me, like trying to get.
I
to
bet
that
this
shit.
is a Finn beer. Finn, do you want some beer?
They can't see him anyways. Let him sleep.
Oh,
The camera
here
can't.
comes Doozer.
The user doesn't want him. Just let him sleep.
Ducky.
Let him sleep, babe.
Oh.
Let him sleep.
They're
Because they can't. The camera can't see him anyways.
Mm.
This one I'm getting a lot of citrus in the flavor, more aroma. I'm getting grapefruit in the aroma. I think like
Definitely.
here's my take on it. In the aroma, I'm getting like 80% grapefruit, 20% citrus.
And
But
then
in the
the
flavor, I'm getting 80% citrus, 20% grapefruit.
Yeah, exact
And
opposite.
then that end taste is. It has a good mouthfeel.
Oh, wonderful mouthfeel.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's really balanced well between the carbonation and the flavor, and then you get that nice like kick at the
They
end.
love the high carbonation. I think it's
Oh, I
a
don't
little
love that.
high for me, my personal taste. But I'm not gonna dock it for that because I
Oh,
know how that.
I
goes.
think the other thing too, I think for me personally,
That's not a flaw in the beer. That's just something
Yeah.
happening. At the
I
end.
think for me personally, the reason I like high carbonation is because I'm not used to drinking IPAs yet, and it kind of
You see, I'm the type
helps.
of person, I don't drink anything unless it's carbonated. I don't even drink juice unless it's carbonated.
you're
Really?
a weirdo.
Yeah,
He
so-
has an infatuation. I
What
might.
about milk? Do you drink
I
carbonated
don't drink milk at all.
Ugh.
But I bet carbonated milk
What
would be
about
good.
water?
Somebody needs to
Do
do
you
that.
only drink carbonated water?
I prefer carbonated water.
No way.
Oh yeah.
You don't just drink water out of the sink?
I mean, occasionally I'll mix it.
Rather-
I'm more likely to mix it with
Oh
something,
my
but
God.
yeah.
God, you got
Wait,
issues.
you mean to tell me you like you have Perrier that you
Oh,
drink?
I love Perrier. I love carbonation. A little bit of fizz.
Yeah.
All right,
Get out.
we're sitting with a drama queen. Sorry.
Oh my god. The drama queen in
Seltzer
Argyle.
water too. All right. Anyways, back to the story. I like it.
I like tap water, good old American tap water,
Kelsey,
the flat kind.
Kelsey vote.
Oh, vote. Okay, hold on, let me taste again.
Homegrown hop Cascades.
Gosh, I'm really torn here. Okay. All right. I'm gonna give it a good. It's pretty good. I like everything about it except that last like strong hopping taste in the back. But that's just a personal preference. I think it's a good like drinking beer. I think it's considering it has all the flavors. It's fairly easy to drink.
Okay.
Smooth going down.
Cool.
Yeah, good beer.
Scott.
Good beer.
Well, I'm even liking that final taste, that hoppiness at the
Mhm.
end. And because of that, I've had to get my spirit fingers ready. Because I'm giving this one fabulous.
Woo!
Hold on,
Another
wait, he has his
fabulous.
spirit fingers in one hand and his Perrier in the other.
Another fabulous. Man, I am torn.
You like it.
I do like it.
Yeah, I could tell.
Question is how much?
I'm gonna say he gives it a good. That's my prediction.
Man.
He's torn between good and fabulous. That's
I am torn between good and fabulous.
But why don't you give it both and explain
I'm
why?
going to give you both. Okay? I'm going to give you a fabulous.
There's the spare fingers.
Fabulous!
There we go.
I'm going to give you a fabulous because everything about it's good. The only thing I don't like, personally, is the carbonation, which they like, which is why. The only thing I would give you good on is to lower some of the carbonation. If it was other than that, it would be a definitive this. So I'm giving you both based on that statement that I just made.
Since we're giving both, I'm giving you a fabulous just because of the label and the cap. Who has caps that have their name on them, Doris?
Awesome.
That's the coolest thing
That
ever.
really is. I mean, that's. Well, now that it's been opened, you can't quite see it as well, but that's well made.
You know, that's a good party thing too, Dorf. You could take some of the caps with your name on it, and then whenever you go to a party, just cap your own beer, so nobody can take it.
No one's gonna steal it. Yeah.
Yeah, it has your name on it.
Okay, guys, so that concludes the Hokie Homebrew IPA experiment
Yay.
tastings, and on our end.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah, good job.
Good beers.
Seriously,
Good
everyone.
brewers.
There was no bad beers.
Not at all.
I didn't even. I mean, we got down to okay on a few, but they were even those were borderline.
They were on the high end of okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even borderline good.
And I didn't make the face once,
Exactly.
so
These are good beers.
Good improvements.
Everyone did a great job. Man, great brewers out there on YouTube, and we're gonna do another one next year. We're gonna make this into a yearly thing, so it's gonna be a tradition, Scott. So maybe you'll have to come down for the next
We'll have
year.
to make sure I can do that then.
And so we're not making anything official now, but just send a message on, comment on this video if you're interested in doing it again, and say like, I don't know, it's like December now, so March or April, somewhere around there. Start brewing around that time, and then do it in like sometime in the summer or something. I don't know.
I'm always free during the summer.
There you go. Scott's a teacher. Perfect. So just make a comment. Just nothing binding. Just let me know if you're interested. We would do different hops, of course, and different people if you want to be interested. Also, I'm thinking about doing another Hokie experiment. Maybe do 2 a year. Maybe one for the fall, one for the spring. The spring can be the hop challenge, and the fall can be. I'm thinking about doing a yeast challenge.
Ooh.
Same concept.
Different yeast though.
Exactly.
Would you use the same hops?
Yes. Same hops, same grains, everything, but
Just change
yeast.
and since you know in advance, maybe you could cultivate your own yeast.
To see how many different, to see how much yeast changed the beer flavor. And we all know that they change the beer flavor a lot, but just to see what they do and what each one brings to the table. So also comment if you're interested in that. So that wraps it up for this, guys. We're gonna make a follow-up video here of the
Franken beer.
Franken beer. We're gonna mix all these, just so if you don't.
And we're gonna pick a best in show.
Best in show, really? Okay.
We are.
Really?
I already have mine. There's only one I voted as fabulous.
That's true. Good job, Dorf.
I didn't vote mine as fabulous.
Who did you vote
I
for?
voted Jake Puntit, or whatever his name is. That's fabulous.
Jake Puntit?
Whatever his name. What's his name?
His name's now Jake Puntit. Jake Puntit.
Jake Puntit. I don't know.
Jake, you have like 10 different names. You know that.
There's a football out there, so Jake Puntit.
He has like 10 different names on YouTube.
All right, well,
we're gonna do we'll go around and pick our favorites, even though it's not a competition. We'll just pick our favorites so you know what kind we like. We're gonna have to. We saved a little bit of each. We're gonna have to take a little sample of each because I don't remember.
I'm not.
Like the first 5.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So we'll do that. We'll come back, film that real quick. Then we're gonna do the Franken beer, which if you don't know what that is, check out George's video. We're gonna mix all the beers and taste it, see how it tastes, and then we're gonna get
gonna
drunk
get crazy.
after that. Yeah, crazy. So, all right. Cheers, guys, and we will see you in a bit. Any final words?
No.
All right, guys. After extensive taste test research, me and Scott, Kelsey's over there cooking dinner. Can't see you. She's over there cooking dinner. We have decided on our favorites of the group for
I
our
decided
personal.
on mine too.
You did? Okay, well go ahead and say yours.
Mine, like I said before, mine is Jake's.
Jake's?
Jake's.
Okay. Jake's EPU nut, or Jake Pundit as you're formerly known. Kelsey votes you as the winner.
Nice.
I vote Yambor 44 for Galina. That's my favorite. Scott?
Yeah, I'm going with Galina as my personal favorite as well. I went through, retasted all of them. It became my favorite. After that, the high tall and the single cluster were up there as well. But Galina was definitely my number one.
Yeah, I think my top ones were Galina, Dwarf, Jake CPU nut, and man, God, I like them all.
Like yours was the Galina, you said, Scott?
That was my
Who-
favorite. We both agreed on that.
Who
We
did
went through
Galina?
it. We went through and tasted all these again.
Have you had
Just a little bit of each
I
one.
don't think so, but who did the Galina?
You want to try Galina?
No.
It's there. Okay. Well, it's my Yambor 44.
Oh, good job.
So anyways, that's kind of what we were tasting. Mine's Galina, which is kind of funny because that's what I brewed before. Scott's Galina, and your Jake CPU nut with Chinook. So cheers,
Cheers.
guys. And thanks for doing the experiment. We're going to now do the
Franken beer.
So stay tuned. Okay, guys, we're going to do the Franken beer. Franken beer. Franken beer.
Franken beer.
All right, ready? Give me your voice. What's
Well,
that?
what did we do last?
Galina.
Okay, then it's Galina.
Okay, so you already have your part Galina. 1 part Yambor 44. 1 part Warrior from Billy Bob Dick. 1 part Chinook from Jake.
Clinton, I believe is how I've heard it recently.
Jake CPU nut. 1 part Motika. Stumpy Joe Jr. One of Scott's favorite.
That's a good one.
Favorite names. Put 1 more in there. 1 part Dwarfcade. Dwarf's Cascade. This is gonna be our nightcap. 1 part Hokie Homebrew Amarillo IPA. Pass me those last two because I can't reach them. 1 part IPA.
Says on the top. Yeah, there you go.
IPA Centennial, I believe. We never confirmed. I think you
looked that one up.
Yeah, we probably should have. I think you did Centennial. 1 part SJ Pour Nugget. Making our beer a little darker. Thank you, SJ. And 1 part Broken CRJ Cluster. We have about the same.
Looks about the same.
Pretty close. Look at
Pretty
the
close.
bartender. All right. Damn. Colors.
Oh, look at that. That's actually pretty beautiful.
Yeah.
A bit of a cloud to it. Unique from all of them putting together. I think I'm seeing a little bit of yeast maybe in
Yeah,
here.
it's hazy.
Getting close to the bottom of the bottles.
You're smoking over there, Kelsey.
I see. I'm.
All right. Smells like. I don't know. Really, it doesn't smell like anything.
There's just so much there. I think they're kind of canceling each other out.
Yeah. Let's try. Let's see if it's drinkable.
Oh yeah, that's drinkable.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to mix them all together good, but. Damn, that's good. It's weird, you're getting a little bit of each one of them. Like you're getting a little bit of a certain flavor and then onto another.
What's the idea of when you use multiple hops? Only this time we're doing it after the fermentation.
I think it's good.
I think so.
Wow, Franken beer, man. Dorf, you're onto something. Franken beer. They're trying to hunt down the recipe for this. They're trying to figure it out to recreate Franken beer.
There's so many hops involved when you do that.
I mean, you have to use all the hops, but the question is how much of each hop. Like, what are the numbers. It's a little more complicated than just dividing it that way.
Yeah, you can't do it quite just equal because then you don't have the right ratio to the non-hops.
Yeah, so they're trying. I think Stumpy Joe's trying to figure out a recipe for this beer.
Good beer.
Franken beer is good. Cheers, Scott. Cheers to the Franken beer. Good stuff. Well, guys, that about wraps it up. For me, Hokie Homebrew, Scott, coming to visit. We'll be back the next time we do this, right, Scott?
Definitely. Send some more beers in for whatever the next competition is. Or not competition, but tasting, whatever.
Figure it out. This was fun. Every single one of these, out of all seriousness, was good.
All winners?
Yeah.
All winners. I'm probably the biggest winner right now, having to get to taste all of them.
Yeah, seriously, free too.
Yeah.
God, you should pay me money. Anyways, all good. No flaws. Everyone did a really good job. It's kind of strange because it's 8 people, 9 people. You'd think at least one person would fuck something up.
Must have made any corrections. Didn't send out a bad batch.
Yeah. So, good job, guys. This is fun. I'm kind of sad that it's over with, but what can you do? So, we're going to enjoy the rest of these, and, you know, we'll give you information on any upcoming experiments or challenges that are coming out. Watch some videos upcoming for more information on that, because I think we're going to try to do a yeast experiment at some point, which I think would be very interesting.
I'm sure that'll be very interesting. I'd love to try that one.
So, there we go. So, that's all I got, guys. Other than that, cheers for IPAs and great brewing. Cheers. Cut. Okay, this thing's flashing, and it's been flashing the whole time. Up there in the right corner. Is that the battery for the...
Yeah, that's the battery.
Shit. Today's Saturday, right?
It is.
Cut. What the hell's my mom calling me from her work? Hello? Why are you at work? Okay, I gotta go unless you need me. You're on film right now. I'm recording. Yes, Scott's here. We're recording something. Yes. Yes. I don't care either one. Bye. As long as it's big and it's stainless, I don't care. Bye. Action.
I think so.
You need a break?
Probably getting close to break time. I'm alright.
We're almost done.
Then I'll probably go for the rest.
There's only 3 left. Well, besides the Franken beer. No.
I didn't do it.
You're shaking there.
I didn't do anything.
Uh-oh. Well, even him, he's not like a clean freak, but he's not a messy person either. Like my mom. And then we're doing Franken beer. It's recording. This could be a blooper.
It's already recording?
Yeah, it's recording. Talk to the camera, Scott.
He wants me to talk to the camera. Don't know what to say. So I'm just going to eat some more cashews.
You want to dance partner? Dance with me. Dance with me, Duck. Ducky, dance. Hey, dance with mommy. Come on, Duck. Up. Dance with me. Mwah. I get we're gonna be together on Christmas.
You.
Can you believe that I got that shit?
Wait a minute, where's the fabulous one?
Yeah, wait. Oh, he made me throw them away.
Ah.
Wait.